Yeah, this is Califi, and you are watching Anchor TV. This is Califi, Dance Assemble, and you are watching Anchor TV. I want to welcome all of you to Anchor TV on Facebook. Agobini Culture Arts. And today is Wednesday. We are here to do Lasuu. Wabawa Lasuu. Please help me when you come share the video so that the friends can get notification to watch Anchor TV on Facebook. Agobini Culture. This is Lasuu. Obawo Lasuu. Alo wombowa o Lasuu. As you know, this show stands for Ghanaian Drumming and Dance Artists, so that we can come together to promote Ghanaian culture, rhythm, dance in a movement to the world. When you want to look again, be a man to buff it, do song. One will Lasuu, one will Lasuu. One will Lasuu, one will Lasuu. As you know, my name is Ni Amatukwenim. You can call me Akolebiama Alo Agobini. Don't change your channel, still watch Anchor TV, and we are here to entertain you. We have a lot to say when it comes to Ghanaian drum and dance in the setup. Our setup based in Ghana is really fading. So how can we do to move forward? Please put your comments on the video so that we can discuss. Obed Ajesowa said Anchor TV all the way. Thank you, bro. Share the video. When you know what she call one pay fine, you want show no. Today we are here to discuss one of two things. I'm just asking you, do you know why and the reason why Ghanaians, our government setup are not willing to support our drum and dance, to give us funding to be able to push it? Do you know why? One more, I like this song. We'll play one more song for this song, then we'll start the program. Cashew. We are one people, so we need to come together to support our drum and dance. Last week Sunday it was my birthday. And I want to thank all of you and those who forget to wish me happy birthday. Thank you once more. Please, Year 40 album is coming very soon. And today is the first time to wish someone birthday on my program. I think I have to start doing that. I wish Mr. Professor Akins Hyde birthday. Kalana show Mr. Akins.
Anchor TV, voice for the people. Agobini Cultural Arts for you. Anchor TV show for you. Ghana, a land of diverse cultures. A world of traditional performing arts. Interviews to discover current ideas. Traditional cultural voices from around the world. Talk live. Discussion. Passion, cultural emancipation. Anchor TV show, voice for the people.
Mani Omanyaba. As you know, my name is Niama Tukwenim. You can always call me Akweli B Ama Alo Agobini. It's always a pleasure to have you on my program. And as you know, every Wednesday we are here to wo Lasuu. Lo wamba waba wo Lasuu fioko. In Lasuu waba I want people to really pay attention to really listen to what I'm going to say. As I told you, it's only Anchor TV on our Agobini Culture Art Facebook page. You can always listen things that concerning our art industry in Ghana. And of course, most of us living abroad are also facing a lot of challenges. Most of us living abroad, our challenges is even worse than those who are living in Ghana. Those who are living abroad, the challenges that we face in our drumming a dance is serious than those who are living in Ghana. We are facing a serious challenges. So in abroad, you will see a small group of number performing in the program. And as you know, when it comes to Ghanaian drumming a dance, you don't need 2 drummers, 3 drummers to do a performance. Because of lack of people, sometimes those who are living in abroad, you can see them having 2 drummers or 3 drummers, and maybe 3 dancers or 2 dancers. And most of the time, those who are living abroad too, we don't do training, we don't practice, we don't go jogging, we are working. So that the dancing become our hobby. That sometime when we get the performance, we're going to do to get some small munchedi. We call it the munchendi. Share it and eat. So sometimes our performance is deformed. Our movements are deformed. Everything is because we don't practice on the dance. But those who are back home in Ghana, they're always doing training. So we have different kind of challenges. Both those who are living back home and those who are living abroad. So this is just a short introduction of Lasuu. Lasuu and Ebango, Kemu Wong Wo Lasuu. But before we start, let's watch this amazing photo from drum from Mustafa and Oponufue at Kokrobide. Yes, that was amazing. This from Musa Fatetade in those days in Kokrobiti. It's so beautiful. I just want to come all of you once again to Anchor TV on Agobini Cultural Arts on Facebook. Please, when you come, don't rush and leave the page. Just enjoy yourself and put comment out there so that we can work together as artists. Today's program is so simple. I want us to discuss. I want you to get some facts or reason why it is so difficult for us to see the government or the ministers really making impact to really support Ghanaian artists on the dancing field or drumming field. You understand? Because our culture or our traditional music, dancing, reading is like our life. That's what makes we as Ghanaian. So in any region, any town, any villages, there's drum and dance there. I mean, in August, from June, July, August, when you go to Accra, it's full of more festival, drum and dancing, music. And then when you go to Cape Coast, Ebre, Winneba or Dua Festival, and when you come to the Eweland at Chagbeko, you know, all these things there. So we find it very common. Ona game buabeko kake money eto lalo. Ona she in this case here, ne fet money Georgie and fire Ghana wo here lo. I mean na the reason why when I'm get skaba woni any of you. I mean that's what makes we as Ghanaians, our drumming, our dancing, our music, that's what makes we as Ghanaian. So therefore, if something that they need to protect or something they need to preserve in appropriate way, it is drumming and dancing. But yet, you can't find it. So for example, those of us who find our life in drumming and dancing as in job, no to work tuni eto well man. What many me want to work at do twa kalo miji efe wo nuchumo nu wotu eto because wo yen lo I mean nale no koni sani am keshike wo na me wa wo. Shona ka wo natural so for wo ba man say me ye they see it as history, as something important because they really value culture and tradition. Before we go deep into this conversation, I want us to get the introduction of Lasuu, then we'll start.
Yeah, enele otidela Lasuu, esale kolo, jemramla lo takiu, esale kolo, jemramla lo bibu, esale kolo, anyimi obene, nkwati, nyama ko Lasuu, edokla, ejo.
Ghana.
I will let us to watch some documentary that show the richness of Ghanaian culture. It's so beautiful. It's so organic. It's so interesting that if like last 2 weeks I said that if all the community like we have culture community center. Lawaf Community Center. The same thing when you go to the Volta region of Ghana, all the small town will have their community centers. That you can go there and portray your art, or you can go there to learn. Charlie, you'll be shocking that when you come to Ghana, you can go to the Volta region, you can go to the northern part of Ghana, or even especially in Accra. That you see a lot of Ghana people living in Accra, but I tell you, they have no idea what it means of their own traditional music and dance, and things are falling apart. You know, just because we just celebrate it, but we've not really put it in appropriate way that the new generation will really get understanding. And I keep saying that we don't fall in love with our traditional music and dance, and we want to use it as our profession. we suffer a lot. Because when my yellow, I make a scout warning will fear me. Our ministers are not putting money into what we are doing. So for instance, there's no foundings in the country that you can go and apply for grants to do a concert, to do a performance, to do a show in Ghana. In every country when you travel, there's a lot of foundings that you can go there and apply money. At least there's a way that they have built a system that support artists. Even those who are doing storytelling, they are facing problems. And these are something that we really need to dive into it to find solutions. And one of the solutions that I keep saying that if we don't come together and portray something and have a concert and do something to recognize ourselves, Charlie about away. Come on, me. Near now, hear me on. One let 20 ashe, I love be one let 20. Mofama said, "Any feeling. Mofama said, any feeling. I have to do mine. I have to do mine. I have to do mine. But Charlie, I have to do mine. Our leaders and partners do Saturday. They have done it and we still up to nowhere. And you solve the problem here. So by the time that for us to have one agenda, one mind. But sometimes it happens that the one who come in front, who show his face, that hey, can we come together and do this? Charlie, if you don't know, I will judge you more. So if you don't take a battle, because I can't do it alone, one person cannot do it. But yet when you call people that we need to come together and do something, it becomes a burden on the one who call or on the job. You understand? That's why I'm saying that if we don't do it, no one will do it for us. Let's watch this beautiful
beating heart in West Africa. Here, festivals are suffused with energy and color. They are a time for celebration, remembrance and reflection.
You see, look the dressing. Look how colorful, how powerful it is. You see, this is our culture. But what I'm saying that those of us who want to portray this culture on the stage as an artist, we don't get funders in the country so that we can be able to work on what we are called to do. So we are thinking we need to travel because the Europeans understand, because the Europeans need our culture. They want to understand our culture. So most of the time, they understand our culture even more than we as Ghanaian. I tell you, you see these people. There are thousands of people following this skin, but they don't really know what they are doing.
A time to strengthen communities and honor those who came before them. The Asa Photo Fiam Festival in Ada is one of the most...
This is Adan. And Charlie, look at the dressing that our women have put on there. This is Ghana. This is Adan. This is Ghana. This is we. At the same time, when you go to the northern part of Ghana, to the south, to the east, to the west, we all have a unique culture. But I keep saying, if we don't find a way so that we as an artist can benefit from this, because Charlie, every country have a culture. Every country have dancers and drummers. Ask yourself, how come salsa dance become one of international dance in the world? Have you ever thought of it? Salsa dance.
Vibrant.
The festival in Adam is to bring the people together. The festival is to invite them home to come and share in the joy, the victories, and the exploits of their great-grandfathers, so that we will remember where we are coming from and where we are now and from where we will move to.
This is a story not only steeped in tradition and ceremony, but a story of a festival that has evolved to survive. This is Inside Africa.
You see, CNN come all the way to Adan to put on this beautiful video that we are seeing. But ask yourself, how many Ghanaian TV stations in Ghana can get time and shoot this nice video and talk the history deeply behind it? Sometimes we feel that our culture and heritage is only there to tell the white people what it means, but not we. I tell you, there are thousands of people from Ghana have no idea on their culture. There are thousands of people in Ghana don't have no idea what it means by their culture. Some people even don't know the history of their culture. Talking about the drumming, talking about the drums, talking about the music. And I keep saying that our forefathers, the history that they left us, they put all into the dance and into the music. Because remember, those days there's no book and pen that they can write. So most of the things were in the music. So if our leaders, political leaders, can rise and think and start to listen to our traditional musics, they will understand what our forefathers are telling us. For example, this song, Koko Ikwe, Yasentu Oba Besa Ko Premanu, Wagebia Jayo. Like this song, if our forefathers have not been able to create this song, like thousands of people who have no idea about Nana Yasentua. You understand? Because they created this song. And so like, Wajebokan, Yayura wa ni wa ya. Wajebokan, Yayura wa ni wa ya Wajebokan, hey Wajebokan. See, the song tells you that we from Bokan. And there are many songs that have message on the song, that the song is trying to identify us as Ghanaians. But we are not really paying attention to this. We see them as common because it is common in Ghana, of course. But that does not mean that because it is common, but actually ke eshafu na baye. What you mention ni bi piewu, what you know show me. Wasane ka won fe ni bi, what fe ni bi oduba, what na ni bi oduba ni ya no.
Early morning and the fishermen in Ada have returned to shore. Situated where the river Volta meets the sea, this coastal town lies in the southeast of Ghana. While the children play, the locals prepare for one of the biggest festivals of the year at the town's ancestral shrine called the Stool House. Across the country, festivals are held throughout the year to celebrate the rich heritage of the Ghanaians. Known as the Asa Fotufiam Festival, this one marks the victories won by the warriors of Ada against the enemy clans hundreds of years ago.
Ada has waged so many battles and fought so many wars and won before we have our peace.
You see how white people are telling our stories. See how white people have get time to document or documentary are down people, and look how professionally they are showing to us inside Africa. I mean, what are we doing as a nation? What are we doing as a nation? Charlie, nya what ya shkumu nyem many show you buy fire shiba. Ona ni anu wo fi o egbeshi because keje shinje bina jinshi eja ni what you make what nya you chemo fe pay mo ke dengbe na mitwa me Ghana e wo kem fo mo na chance get edwe no mi lo wo le bene afio ni Ni onas ka wa kutu gam shi o fe as voluntary. Okay, you will na kan. What do you no wa fear but no na ska dem. Lo e wawo. Okay, wo ba be ko be fi mo fele ko ni mo ko na ska. Shi wo ba na ja ke won gbe won tu dengbe ki an wo bi alo yino ko me ni baba ni ba wawo. Lo be pie wo shi onu tumo ha bro for me number low wo history ke di bi ke ya. The most of the our professors put in here, they focus on outside the box. Because of course, he's a professor in music and dancing, but there's no space for him or her in Ghana. So therefore, what? Keep a fair research at it can America. Keep a fair research at it can Germany. Keep a fair research at it can UK. Keep a fair research at it can Europe. Because the country have so much that we don't know what to do with it. The country Ghana have so much beautiful cultures, so much that we don't know what to do with it. I get the thing where they go look for it inside your pocket, under there inside your pocket, but still we want to go. And sometimes they come out here, we find out that the things that we are looking for, they are all in Ghana. But because we don't have leaders, because we don't have people that can stand and speak out, that's what sometimes we find really difficult to see Ghanaian artists on the international stages. And those who have get a chance to make it in Europe and America, they don't want to come back home, because when they come back home, there's nothing there for them. We don't have platforms. We don't have festivals. Thank God Chawote Festivals is Chawote Festival is coming back again, and Womane. But we don't have critical festivals that you see drumming speaking, dancing speaking. And that's all I'm calling Agobini culture art. That's what I'm calling that. If we don't do it, no one will do it for us. As far as money concerned. And because of money, that's why we're always fading, because we think that the Europeans have to put money into what we're doing, because we think that the white people, because we think that we have to go to Abuja before we can get money. But Charlie, we can do it back home too. Lasuu, one will Lasuu.
So if we are celebrating Asafotu Fiami, which symbolizes the remembrance of our great-grand ancestors who had fought.
You see the store that is given to Adam Festival. Manya maka wake me gbige bi pi Adam po na millennium am fion. Because actual po your school po no ba le who you are. Look at what menekem wo to wo jo. Ni wo keep le ni wo ya school so wa to ni asan comfort nye wa wo. Ke comfort nye wa wo ne we asan wo hien lo na mi chonya mi na gbe pa na aye man say but some me feel ko ke wa wo. Because the job is fading, and we can't continue to enjoy in Europe, in America, and you are so proud of that you are a dancer, that you are a drummer, you are so proud that you are doing a lot of workshops, that you are going to do a lot of things concerning drumming, but when you come back home, there's nothing going on. How possible it is? What is really wrong with us? By developing our own setup, by coming together to create something for ourselves that we can let the next generation continue for us. One greatest things that our pioneers and leaders left for us is how to do group.
And then they had gone and made their settle here in peace. They have done something which must not be easily forgotten. They have done something which deserves to be commemorated. They have done something which deserves praise. And that is why we are celebrating Asafotu.
Nenegoleku is an...
You see, Asafotu, as the man is saying, it's all about our ancestors, things that they have done, what that one. That's what I'm saying. Like when you go to Asafotu, there must be a national theater in Asafotu. There must be a national theater in Asafotu. There must be a museum in Adan. There must be a culture center in Adan that when you go inside, you can see things as witness. This is very important for us, and we cannot do that as a nation. And what are we doing?
as a Fwache or war captain. In a country historically united around kingdoms and chiefdoms, the festival is an event in which he plays a starring role.
As their warrior, I have to come to my storeroom to pay obeisance to my ancestors and then ask them to empower me to go on the mock battlefield.
Fierce battles between warring tribes may now be over, but the traditional roles that defined each kingdom in Ghana still exist.
Ghana is a very unique country. We have diversity in unity. And because
the reason why I'm showing this video is I want my viewers and my followers to really understand that we are leaving the job for the Europeans to really take our heritage, to take our place. Because it's very difficult for us for we as Ghanaians to really come together and do something for ourselves. And what I'm saying that everything that I'm talking about is concerning money. It's money. If we cannot put money in what we are doing here, there's nothing we can do for ourselves, because charity begins at home. If before government we were able to really pay attention to what I'm saying, into what we are doing, unless we started doing things online, or we started having our festivals back home in Ghana and started doing something that can edge the ministers, that we can invite them. I mean, we need to create a concept that we can be able to invite the ministers for us to tell them our story. Because I'm telling you, most of the ministers that they are sitting on our throne, or they are there to help us as Minister of Culture and Minister, they don't know our stories. And the thing that we are talking, some about education, some about those who have gone to school, it's we that we don't go to school. We are the one that hold the drum and dance. So sometimes we don't really prepare ourselves to face the politicians. And the politicians, they are the one, what? Taking all the money. As I'm speaking to you there, I can tell you without no fact that there's a founding in Ghana that belongs to drumming and dance, or belongs to artists. But because we don't know the way forward there, the money goes back to our ministers. Because they know the key, so they know how to apply those money. And it's all about proving papers. And they don't come down to meet us. So if Moses don't go to the mountain will have to come to Moses. As I say, how can we go and meet them? I mean, it's simple. It's simple. And I mean, I'm not getting tired of speaking. I'm going to continue to speak until something will come out. It's money. We are having problem of money. We are having problem of putting money together to do something. And then every time we meet and we call for money, people back up. Anytime we meet and we call for money, only few people are interested to go all out. We are not ready to sacrifice ourselves for the nation as an artist. And that's the problem. And this time we don't have to wait for the Europeans. We don't have to wait for the white man to get white manager or something. We have to do it ourselves. We are also working in Europe, in America. That's the major problem that we face when it comes to the drumming and dance setups in Ghana. Because it's not about one man job. It's not about one man thing. It's we. And we have to do it. No one will do it for us. Little drop of water make what? Mountain, ocean. Little drops of water. Anytime we meet, we can talk. People can share ideas. People can bring great ideas. How can, but when you reach to the bottom, money, then people back up. Then you can see, people can tell you their problems. People can tell you what they are facing in life. So because of money, we are not being able to achieve something. And we keep talking, we keep backing, but we can't talk the truth. It's money. When we come together, money divides us. But you can see one person try to do something. And whatever one person want to do, and what another one person want to do, and what I want to do, and what you want to do, at the end of the day, it's the same thing we want to do. So why don't we come together? Is that because of the name? Oh, you're going to penny war. Was when you want money, you are going to tell it. I also, I saw money, I saw money, the crown was an alley. Like after because of the name, call you one oh, it's the name. So, no, you have to, this guy, not that 2.5 years, is he trying to do for himself or he want to do for the nation? When we come to Europe and America, there are a lot of festivals that sometimes we Ghanaians go and perform, but it was created by individuals. Like I'm a for no. When can you crop just as when we Musafa festival, in Ghana. Can you cross when we Ghana Bar festival in Ghana? If you cry we another so Abiam festival in Ghana, Professor Ketia festival in Ghana. Name them. Osibisa festival in Ghana. As we have different kind of festival in Ghana that can add the groups, that can give the dancers more idea and vigor to do things.
Of our various cultures, in every region, in every district, in every community, we have chiefs. And in all these chiefdoms, we have war captains who leads.
You see, in every community, in every region, in every small corner, there are chiefs. Sometimes I don't really understand our chiefs in Ghana. I don't know all, but I'm from Teshin. I'm a Ghana. Let me read Ganoninde. I get one man to me. What here yellow po? Anyama culture center po. Hello, community center. Ni you can go there and perform. And all our drum and dance is to praise the kings and the queens in our community. And yet they are not willing to see that preservation is very important. Our kings and queens, they don't see how important to preserve our drum and dance. Do we even have a museum in Ghana for our chiefs? Maybe only few, because I don't know all.
His groups to go and fight war and come and report back to the chief.
Today, Nene's title is symbolic, yet his role as a leader is one he dutifully fulfills. When the people of Ada unite for the week-long festival.
It is interesting to say that we don't have wars now. But whatever it is, the people must be organized. And being organized, they must have leaders. And because the leaders had been the Asafwa chairmen, they are organized by the Asafwa chairmen. That is why, even though these days we don't have wars, we still have them to organize their own people and then lead them in whatever endeavors that they have to undertake.
For almost half a century, it has been an annual event.
Festivals in Ghana has so many dimensions. One, it brings us together, it makes us honor and remember our forebears, it gives us our identity and gives us spiritual fulfillment as to who we are and from where we derive our spiritual strength. And then it helps us also to move ahead, plan, and to develop our respective families or clans. It ushers in a new year in our calendar. New things, new hope, new life, and prosperity.
To mark the start of the celebrations, the priests and priestesses of the stool house perform a ritual pouring of liquid, in this case using whiskey. It's a tribute to their ancestors and one that empowers them spiritually, morally, and physically for what is ahead.
I would say that before that time, the spirit of the ancestors get into you. And if you are a warrior, you get more of a little bit high. You feel that, yes, that you are on edge to go and fight a battle. And when you are properly linked with the stool and you have the spirit in you, you will be tense and you look like a warrior.
Tradition and heritage may run deep, But on the outskirts of town, the thunder of music welcomes a younger crowd. Traffic united by the beating of the drums and the stamping of their feet. Each of the chiefdoms from the Ada region have come together to remember their past and reenact the battles their predecessors won. Watching over the proceedings is the Queen Mother of Kordiabe, who the crowd are keen to impress.
So we come here and assemble and then exchange greetings. Having exchanged greetings, then we fire musketries, we pour libation to honor our ancestors who fought for us. And therefore, by so doing, we are more empowered by them spiritually, morally, and physically to forge ahead in the coming year.
As a war captain, or Asafwache, Nene is responsible for his clan.
On the mock battlefield, I will lead my people with other Asafwache from my clan and other Asafwache from all the respective clans. We move in groups. Then from there, we proceed to the riverside. The riverside, will go and wash ourselves. The blood stain and all the kind of things that we had gathered while we were on the battlefield, we'll come and wash it.
What they are performing today is a song called Agau. During the olden days, those were the songs that our great forefathers had for us. So that is what they are showcasing for us now.
Later, leaders from each of the clans parade into the center of the square. Led by a flag, it's a royal procession that has been upheld for generations.
I enjoy it because it enables me to learn some of the customer rights in every clan, and it also helped me to know the clan that I'm coming from, to know my queen mothers and the chiefs.
But this is a festival that has evolved, a festival which has adapted and developed. Watching on are members of the all-female bands, part of the youth association that are now a permanent fixture at the event. In the past, women were not included on this scale.
Before, it wasn't like what I'm saying now. It used to be more tradition. There's a more of like culture aspect of it. But I can see we have this modern spinning or playing music and dance.
See what I'm telling you? The culture is changing. Everything is changing because I'm telling you that, you see, we have failed big time, you. We have failed big time. So imagine 20 years ago, as a photo, it's not like that. But today, it's different. Because more things are coming in. More things are coming in. And the story is keeping changing. And 20 years time to come in, Charlie, forget it.
Each of the bands is composed of women originally from Ada who now live across the country.
In the group which is coming from Accra, specifically Kasua. So I am in the Kasua branch. Due to this festival, you get to know your chiefs, your queens, and then where specifically you're coming from.
As the cacophony of music continues into the afternoon, it signals the climax of this grand homecoming for the Ada community.
It is really fun. It is very beautiful. The most one famous festival that we do have. Other towns and other villages, their festivals are good, but ours are the best of all.
So this is the difference. You see, the people dancing over there, because they are not an artist, they are just doing the movement. But we take this heritage that our forefathers left for us and we put it on the stage. And we put life, stylists into it to become something treasure, so that people can want to say, wow, what a movement. And that's what something that the government and the ministers have to look into it. But I'm saying that they are not doing that. So it is our responsibility to do it, to invite them to our ends, and for them to see what we are talking about. And it takes only people who have vision. It takes people who understand vision It takes people who can feel what I'm feeling and say, bro, let's do it. But apart from that, there's no way we can be able to do it. Because our leaders, the vision has lost from them.
That's what I can say is the best of all.
The Asafoto-Fiam Festival on the southeast coast of Ghana is in full swing, and today teams from the local villages have come to seek glory.
Inyemeni shoju onukpa ni yegbena pana ya jo shomumi ofan me pa fa wa ayi nyegani ne ya ajinami aka mini wo ke ate kobi na ke shika ba wo jo mi efi ona agba wo feel ake mete mai ma fe no meneke na ti ba nya fe no meneke na ti ba nya fe no ni wo cheme ke wo nyeme ke wo nukpa yi pana ni jino fe afre groups mi fe gbagbe lo mi lo wonye wona ke ekobe fe mu ke sika na gba woni na gba twa wo manjo e machine alo wo fe loko ne bani we can close the gap where pe fa wonye kan e fi mo wa wo yi nye kan e fi mo wa wo me ko yingbeji ni ama tuku eni o wa che mi akole bi ama alo ago bi ni, and I want you to share the video. This is Anchor TV, the voice for the people. The voice for the people. And I'm back. I'm really back because I feel like it is my duty to do what I'm doing. Because I went on break because of my one of two conditions. But when I keep looking at social media, there's no one there that I can speak. Because no chuma ka wo make kumade ne ka aga abu ko otun o ejobu. No ba wi kun ni bi ni egbe wodo so monsin ke wo ko ba yue e ba tanu won fite ni ibon chances ni wona na sa skon be ni mo fo mo no short we Ghana ana le boko e baale na kan because what you mention ye amenaka eto ami ni won we batowo ni go show you again tobu lo na tobu da no na e wo fre ke etobu no na basa no dwon popo no e. It's our time we give back to the street, because all our pioneers, all our leaders, those who have danced and they are making a good fortunes and they are making impact in America, in Germany, in London, you can name them in. They were from the street. Ito wa. Ito Joshua wa. Na aja wa ni won yin hwehwe wa, aka won yin atumoshi. Acha wo gba yi ne sa na cho. Anya ge wo ye wo kunye ge nyane manyi. Aka ni die point wo ne sa na ge ni ge point wo. What is say ye make one ne sa wo sison ya amede. Wo ye ni ye ekum ne sa ni wo yo ni ye de me. Wo kama ekum wo ne sa ni wo kama oju wo. Because of Jonu won't was share. Because won't na nake was more do and won't what to do. Because of woman who bear like a word to follow. Rocket to one can no unagbe no fangbe. O feel like a tobo awe as no fellow go shut your sumai o sumai. Lele beka she won your quiet no ake. Kat neken dingbe ke jakatwa ni bi wo to me fe ke wonye wo fe no ko he but no le bi ni bai wo se amon to na kan jaka ke dingem shugwa ken na kan Africa na independent shugwa ken na kan gbemediji wo ejonwo se won le ake no fa no mi de make tole na fa make mama domoshi am ka me function am twata na me jaji ogbe am feel ni bi otugba ko ni na kan de make tole ka badon no tun no so wo jo chole na se won wo fe aka mini wa afi ne ke dingme ke tole ke jamo na ajo wo ne esebafo ke an wo bi ni ba aka mini ke wo shin onye wo felu ko ye be mo go ben ba felu ko ye and the tetepo was story po alo tetepo wo cheme tole ba to puta na agma wo loko ya me polo ayemen ne to ame ye jo so mu ni mwene ni wo leda mtamo po kumu ayeye kumu na me gbogbo ye mi no mo eto ame jo so mu na se na nya kaya me na wa me nyam aye himi ekora me olotu mi ni o lepo ake me na me ba me jo poda je ke wo ko e wo che salamta wo che sankofa wo che akomapa wo che odi wo che neke national folklore shi ake na toko gbeja no to jugba e wole wo yin wo fe mi wo kaya me ni baby pole wanye womo shia wuji ya do scam wanye wo shwa dure no e wo kama mo shia ko ni ke shia ko ne je wo mi po wo e ma se wo mi awo ti e do ti e te wo ba to ele si fe se dure no di le ye wo ko si le fa ni fe se dure no so what is stopping you to come together and do something so that our find someone that can do what I'm doing. And I'm telling you again, the things that has make our drum and dance fall down. If I